Good morning. It's the 22nd of January. It's Saturday. It's my Weight Watcher day. I went in and went to the 10 o'clock meeting, and I lost again. I lost 1.4 this week. So that's 3 times in a row. I can't say 3 weeks because well, yeah, it is 3 weeks. Because I lost 0.2, then I lost 2.6, and now I lost 1.4. So a little over 4 pounds in, well, since before Christmas, because I started this before Christmas, but I didn't weigh in until 3 weeks ago. So, but now for sure I know it's working. I know I'm working it, maybe not 100%, but I know what I'm doing is working. I'll take 1.4 week after week after week after week. It was so funny because there was a gal in there this morning. She said she wanted to go to Famous Dave for rib tips, but they were like 49 points, so she didn't go. They went to Panera instead. She had an 8-point meal, whatever. She said, I worked out. She said, I followed, I tracked, I ate my fruits and I ate my vegetables and I ate this and I ate that. And she had a 0.8 ounce loss, which is good, but she was all bummed about it, and I just sat there thinking, you know, I didn't do any of that. I didn't work out one stitch, and I didn't write down 1 point, and all I did was count my carbs and my sugar, and I lost 1.4. Now, I'm sure if I started working out, I think that would before when I followed the point system, if I worked out, I got more hungry. And Dr. Oz, I think, just talked about that it can almost detour your weight loss because you end up eating more because you get hungry. Well, that's me. I get hungry. But with this program, with the carbs and the sugar, I can eat more. I just can't eat sugar-laden things and high-carb things. So I could, you know, instead of 2 eggs, if I needed 3, go ahead and have them. If I need a chunk of cheese, have it. Chunk of meat, eat it. So I'm floating on the sky right now. I feel so good to finally. I don't know when I started Weight Watchers this time. Gosh, it's got to be going on 2 years. Maybe, gosh, yeah, I bet it is. I don't know. I have to go back and look at my first video and see what the date was, but I had already joined Weight Watchers before that and had gotten my 20 pounds off. So I've been struggling with this for a long time, and this is the first time I've gotten 3 weight losses in a row. And I didn't know if I was going to do it. I mean, we had pizza this week, and we had Kentucky Fried Chicken on Monday. But I stuck to the white meat, and I tried to pull all that skin crap off, and I did have some macaroni and cheese with that. But I marked it down. I just wrote, you know, I didn't know how to figure it, but I figured it was at least 3-4 carbs. So I just figured my carbs there. So it was really no damage. But man, I wish I should write everything I eat down, so if somebody ever went, well, what are you eating? They could see. I am not starving myself by any means. I eat Doritos with my salsa. I had guacamole, made guacamole this week, so I had chips, salsa, guacamole, which was, I mean, I just marked my 2 carbs down, no sugar. And I'm thinking that the sugar is more detrimental than the carbs, but I know the two together, and because I'm a carb addict, I need to really keep my 6 carb, but because of the pizza, and I did eat a few of the crusts and the mac and the cheese, but I really didn't eat a lot of bread this week. I really just had my eggs and ham and cheese, you know, omelet type thing, and I didn't make the toast to go with it. So I really cut back on that this week. My husband made a comment last night. We roasted a chicken, and he boiled up a couple potatoes, and I took like a half of one, and he said, I can't believe, I think this is the first time in history where we've had a bag of red potatoes and they're sprouting because we don't eat them. He's even gotten away from, oh gosh, we had scallops the other night and he boiled up a few potatoes for himself and then he didn't even eat them. He said, I don't even know why I boiled them up. I'm not going to eat them. So I just threw them in a bowl and then we just warmed them up last night for the chicken. And I still have potatoes left. So, I mean, it's so much easier when I don't have that big pan of pasta sitting there, that big pan of potatoes sitting there, that big frying pan full of fried rice or whatever it is that we always ate with our meal. You know, I don't have that sitting there tempting me, like going, oh, I can only have half a cup of that, or whatever it is that I've got carbs left for. But if they're not even made, it's so much easier not to have them. And you know what? I don't miss them. And when I get feeling that, oh, I need something to fill my stomach, then I'll have my carbs, and then I'm okay. And I just eat, like this morning, I made 2 eggs, ham, slice of cheese, and then I made it into a, you know, like a breakfast sandwich. And I used my 45 calorie Sara Lee 100% whole wheat bread. It's 2 sugars and 1 carb. For 2 slices, 1 carb. And I like that. So that's all I've had now today. I've got 1 carb gone and 2 sugars. I don't think I've hit all my sugars since I started. I don't think I've ever had 15 sugars because I'm not eating all that processed snacky stuff that I was eating before. The pudding cups, the Fiber One bars, the whatever. My one mom the other day brought in a little juice container thing for her little baby, and and there's 12 grams of sugar in that thing. And I told her, I said, do you realize there's 12 grams of sugar in here? And she's like, gosh, no, I never even looked. I said, you want to give that to him? He's not even a year old. You want to fill his body up with almost a day's allotment of sugar? So she did. She took it home with her. I'm sure she'll give it to him, but it's just crazy. I'm like the sugar police now. But my kids this whole week ate really good. They had hard-boiled eggs. They had eggs. They had, you know, regular eggs. They had peanut butter and celery. They had almonds for snack. They had oatmeal. They had what? Oh, puffed rice. I mean, the puffed rice cereal. Gosh, Grandma, can I have that good cereal again? They all call me Grandma, and it's like, you bet you can. And I just sprinkled a little Truvia in it instead of sugar, so to just sweeten it up a little bit. You're the best cooker. You're the best cooker. And just, you know, just not starting their day off with a bunch of sugar. So I'm happy. I'm just happy. I couldn't be happier. And now I can't wait for next Saturday. Well, for a lot of reasons, but I can't wait for weigh-in next Saturday. We have that surprise birthday party next Saturday, so I can't wait for that. But I can't wait to go to Weight Watchers. And I mean, I just don't know how I lost a pound again. I just don't know what I just didn't do really anything different. So how does it keep coming off? I don't understand that. I don't understand if you know, if I ate basically the same this week, which I actually ate a little more because I had one day which I went carb happy and I was 2 carbs over. How I can keep losing? Shouldn't it halt? Shouldn't I be the same as last week if that's what I ate? That I never understood that with Weight Watchers either. If you stayed in your points, you just kept losing. You'd think you would just stay the same. Think you would just maintain that. Anyway, I'm running out of time, so have a great weekend. I plan on it. I'm not doing a damn thing. I don't think I'll leave the house now till who knows. Have a good week. Have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you Monday. Bye.